Good evening, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully, there's no boys or girls
Change
here.
my battery real quick. Should have done it before.
That'd be a little inappropriate for there to be children watching this podcast. Questionable parents,
Yep.
just like us.
Right.
Questionable parents. Who the hell let me have kids, I could barely manage myself, and someone's like, yeah,
Right.
give them two of them.
Yeah. Don't worry. Mine was an baby.
No way.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, he was.
You guys didn't plan that?
No. Fuck no, dude. We were like just getting ready to deploy. We were like a month out from deployment.
What, from
Oh,
your first one?
No, it was my second or third. Yeah, he was a
Damn.
straight up baby.
You were just trying to put in before you deployed, and bam.
Yeah.
That's funny. Poor Rylan.
Yep.
So you've been hunting, no success, huh?
Yeah, I haven't been out. I mean, I went the first couple of weeks early season, then because for us, our archery season runs concurrent through the whole season. So even though it runs concurrent, you get your archery tags and your what you call it tags, your normal rifle tags. I mean, as a landowner, I don't have to buy tags. I just get whatever the yearly limit is here in West Virginia. But I got one doe during early season. Then I've had zero. I mean, absolutely nothing on our trail cams for the last 2.5 weeks. So it's almost 3 weeks now.
Weren't you just seeing them
at the beginning of season? But we also have what's it called coming through? Chronic waste and all that stuff, whatever it is, EWD.
Oh, that's
so I think I think it's starting to make its way. It wasn't
you guys
officially,
got it too.
Yeah, it wasn't officially in our area, but my county. But I think it's made its way down here. Kanawha, Putnam, Jackson County, all got hammered by it. Then it was so bad. Certain parts of Jackson County, it smelled like death. Like just anywhere near the, it just, that smell you get when like a bunch of fish die and all that stuff. That's what it was like.
Oh yeah, rotten carcass.
Yep.
Yeah, that shit's fucked up because it lives in the soil and it can live for like 5 years or some shit.
Oh, dude, decades. It's like parvo, man. Parvo can live in the soil forever, and it'll mess a dog up. So I just luckily I forgot to check the cameras last night. I mean, I get alerts on my phone, but Morgan had said we had 4 or 5 doe show up, which that's a good sign. Now also ruts just started too, so the chase is on and all that stuff. But I've had just nothing on our cameras, man, except I guess until last night. I need to go check them again to find out how big they are, how old they are, that type of thing, if they look healthy.
Right.
Because I haven't caught any specifically on my camera that look bad, like that look unhealthy. So, which is a good sign. But
what's an average sized deer over there?
I mean, ours are big, All of our deer got some decent weight to them. So I don't know average size, but I get, depending how big it is, 40 to 60 pounds of meat off of it once it's cleaned on average. So just all depends. It's all luck of the draw type thing.
Right. Let's see.
But it's like places like what you call it, like Southern Ohio and all that. Man, they're decimated, man. There's just carcasses everywhere.
Really?
Yeah, dude. EWD and chronic waste or whatever they're calling the disease this year. It's CWD, EWD, chronic waste. I mean, just there's like 3 diseases that go around, and they've just been just bad this year.
Now, I don't know how accurate this is, but data and consistent for 2025 is deer body size for this year. It says black-tailed deer 140 to 200 for adult buck, male,
Yeah, yeah,
white-tail 150 to 200, and then mule deer
yep,
230 can be up to 460.
yeah. That sounds about right. But you got to remember that's not dressed weight. That is living, breathing.
No, that's like as it's walking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of
So
that's what I figured. You know, they say that, but then I ask people that around here, and they're like, "That's a big deer." I'm like, "Oh,
yeah. But like I said, that it sucks because we don't buy. I mean, if we get them on sale, we'll occasionally buy a couple of steaks here and there. But 90% of our meat throughout the year is bear, deer, so venison. Venison makes up 90% of our meat, and chicken is the other 10% of that. And it just sucks because I don't want to buy beef, man. I looked at meat prices
dude, beef is crazy."
at Sam's a couple of days ago. I was like, oh my god, I don't know how families afford this stuff, dude. Like, I haven't had to actually buy meat for quite a while, and
Which, like, chicken and pork isn't that bad right now. But
shit, dude, chicken, it's expensive.
why? What are you paying?
I don't know. I mean, I like it's like $13 for like 3 chicken breasts, man.
Oh
That's
no, it's way better out here.
I mean, it may have gone down to like $9, but still, I mean, I don't want to pay those prices. Used to be able. It used to be like $1 a chicken breast. You know what I mean? You can get a
Right,
pack, a
right.
chat, or 78 cents a breast. 78 cents a pound for chicken.
Look, bud, you haven't bought meat in a while,
Yeah, like I
huh?
said, occasionally we'll buy some stuff here and there, but I haven't full blown bought meat in a couple years. So, but I had a couple months of deer left from last year's deer season. Then I just got this one doe, but I realistically need to get a minimum of 2 more deer this year. A minimum. I'd like to get 3 more
Mm-hmm.
because we like to do one whole deer, just basically just the tenderloins, the back straps, and just full blown ground meat.
Right.
I like to grind, because we do good. We do a lot of ground meat stuff, so I think get majority of it that way.
No, Missy's got a friend, and her family ranches like small time and for themselves. But
Dude, that's
we've
even
been
doing
buying
that,
from them
man.
the last couple of
There's
years.
there's almost even ranching for yourself now. There's almost no return in it, dude. It it's with the cost of feed and everything else, and all the regulations and stuff that you have to follow now. You know, it's almost cheaper just go ahead and buy a cow, butchered it, than it is to raise it.
Can you have cows?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Or is there like a rule to buying a cow?
No, I can have as much cattle as I want. So depending where you live, the rule of thumb is depending on the breed of cow, you need 1 to 3 acres per head of cattle, depending on the breed. So theoretically, I can have, if I just got like Highland cows, like Highlands do really good in the woodlines and they do really well, like just better than like normal, your normal heifers, if you will. And, but, let them graze in the woodline helps a lot. But at the same time, you used to be able to get a ton of, literally, I could go buy a ton of feed for 100,
Oh,
200
we got a
bucks, get grain for
comment.
all through the winter and stuff. Oh, it's
What's
700, 800
happening,
bucks
Liam the
for feed now.
16?
What's up?
Oh, we got a comment from Liam the 16. What's happening?
What's up, man? How are you? So, but yeah, so that's been this season so far.
Yeah, I haven't heard anybody really doing great, and I haven't seen my news feed flooding with pics of anything.
Yep.
Right on, that's good. Well, thanks for hanging out with us. That's cool. We ain't really talking about much.
Yeah, just hanging out today. The whole cruise. Either one of them's on a cruise right now. Got another one just bought a house. Another one just moving into a house. So the 6 or 7 guys we usually have just aren't on it this evening. That's good, man.
No. See, that's the nice thing about the salmon season fishing. They're always there.
Yep.
Makes it easier.
Yeah, Liam. So what's your day going like, man? Been pretty good. It's awesome, dude. Any holiday plans for you and your family and stuff? Yeah. It's always hard to plan, especially this time of year. And with the cost of everything, dude, this economy sucks.
Oh, for sure. You got to look out for the deals. Like our
Yeah, the deals that are,
Winco's doing.
the deals that aren't really deals anymore. Putting Christmas
Oh, there
stuff
you
up
go.
now. I hear you.
Now, like Winco does the 125 bucks, you get a free turkey.
I saw that.
Some other,
Walmart was doing
some
that thing
other.
this year too, where you get it's like $40 for like a small turkey meal.
Yeah, it's crazy. I go, well, 7 items and I'm over 125.
Oh, I know, it's crazy, man.
I hate going to the grocery store, man.
Dude, I have a stroke every time I go to the store. Every time I go to check out, just my blood pressure shoots through the roof, man. I just like I'll ask Morgan, I'll be like, how much is it? She goes, it doesn't matter how much it is. We gotta buy it anyways. I'm like, it does matter how much it is.
Yeah, I get VA messages about discounts, coupons, and shit for the PX. Do you ever go to the PX?
We don't have one here. Yeah, remember, I don't have a base near me.
Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, I'd love to have a PX, man. but we don't have any bases. The closest base to me is Fort Knox, and I'm let me tell you where I'm not driving just to get groceries. Fort Knox.
Trust me, man. You just gotta plan your route.
That's like a
Make
4-hour drive just to get groceries.
make a list. You can do it. I believe in you.
Yeah. No. Yeah, Liam, you guys get any of those cool Christmas decorations? Like those have you guys seen the giant, like the 10-foot reindeer and all that stuff everybody's putting out this year?
Oh, the big old inflatables.
Yeah. Not even just the inflatables. They're like the hard standing ones, man. They're pretty cool.
I like seeing those. Like, you ever see the Neighborhood War or Christmas Wars or something? Some
Yeah,
show like
yeah,
that.
that's pretty cool.
They got like
Your Christmas decorations suck. Ours are better.
yeah, they're just fighting over who's got more lights and shit.
Yeah.
It ends up looking cool though. I wouldn't
You know how many
mind being a
decorations
neighborhood.
you know how many decorations I'm putting out this year?
None.
0, because I'm
'Cause
not
you're in the
paying the
middle of
extra power
nowhere.
bill. I ain't paying the power bill.
Come on, man. It's just 1 month.
Yeah, then 1 month turns into 2, 2 turns into 3, then I have to go take them down. Nope.
Yeah, what's the question? Speaking of turkey, man, I deep fried turkey for the first time last year.
I thought about trying that this year. I'd like to do a what is it? Where you do the burnt ends with the hams and stuff. I'd like to try that too.
To come into the stream yard. I don't know how that works. I don't think so.
Uh, I don't know. The guy who actually owns our channel isn't here right now, so we'll have to ask him. But
Yeah,
I mean,
we're just admins to the account, so I don't really know. I've never thought about that. Because it basically streams live to the platform itself, like to the YouTube or to the
yeah.
Rumble. But so I don't know if it would enter. Like, I don't know how. I don't know. I don't know if StreamYard
Oh,
is a
dude, you
platform
got
like
no reason to
that.
apologize. That's a good question. I don't know.
Huh. I wonder if it would be more beneficial in a way. Is there more interaction if they were able to? So you stream too, right, Lame? You're on what, Discord?
That's YouTube.
Well, yeah, I know it says YouTube, but I think he streams on off of Discord. Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Stream off of it. Oh, how's that work?
Oh, so I get what you mean because you're interacting through Discord individually.
Oh, I see what
Right.
he's saying. Yeah.
Yeah, so that makes a lot more sense. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't.
No, we don't get the that kind of interaction with StreamYard. At least not as far as I'm aware.
I got you. I see what he's saying now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because no, fuck, man, I sound dumb as shit now. No, because StreamYard is just
Well,
the
you are
platform
pretty,
to.
you know.
Yeah. So no, it's just the editing side of it, and then it links. You have to link it to your YouTube or to your Rumble or whatever you're going to stream to. So it's not yeah. There's nothing to enter unless you're going to be on the video.
I see. I get his question. Yeah, I wish it
Like,
was
I
more
don't think
like
it would
Discord.
help with
Yeah, no,
his.
I wish it was more like Discord. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah. And we would probably do pretty good if we did stream off of Discord.
Yeah. But the problem with Discord though, it's their
Create an invite to the stream. No.
oh, we don't have access. We can't create new invites. We
Oh, is that what
can't,
it
but
is?
like when the owner's here, he can.
Oh, I see this stuff now. Oh, okay. Dang. Just had someone else school us in our own fucking stream.
I know.
That's cool. I appreciate the
Technology.
help though. Learn something new every day. That's cool.
Yep. Yeah. Liam, you do any gaming, man? You guys gonna play? Now I'm a Battlefield player, but are you guys gonna play? I think Call of Duty 7 came out today, right? Or is
I
it
don't
tomorrow?
know, man. I kind of gave up on the COD.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much I'm an old man now. I hang out at CS. I get schooled in CS2.
Yeah. That's funny because everybody's always making the joke. We got this before Speaking of GTA 6, you see they pushed it back till next November.
Yeah, but they actually got a release date. That's a step ahead, right?
They've had like 5 release dates.
Calm down. Don't think about that, man. We're moving forward, okay?
Yeah, you're always moving forward. Time only goes
The
one
only
direction.
thing is that it's either gonna be like the greatest game to ever get released of all time, or it's just gonna be the biggest disappointment you could have ever
I
experienced.
think this is okay. Do I think it's going to be a disappointment? No. Is it going to be the greatest game ever? No. I think it's going to be not mediocre and only like meh. You know what I mean?
No, because you built it up too much. The anticipation, the whole world's been waiting for this forever.
Yeah.
Like they're not gonna let you get away with mediocre. Like it'll just be cooked.
I
That's
wonder if
it.
that's why they keep pushing it back too, is because they're afraid of what you call it. People going to be upset with the way it is. So they're like, hey, we have to get this right.
Maybe. Maybe. Or maybe just the new game comes out and something happens and they're like, oh, that would be
Yeah.
sick. And then it takes them 3 years to develop it.
I don't know. It's possible. It's possible.
I don't know. I got back on Elden Ring, play the new DLC. I was late to that opening. Um
The Elden Ring is so hard. It's a good game, but it's so hard. We stream on
No,
weekends.
we've
Oh,
tried coming up with different days. It's just there's a big group of us, and it's hard to get, obviously, because there's only two of us tonight, but typically there's like five, six of us, and it's just hard
so
to get everybody to get together,
yeah. Once in a blue moon, we'll
families and
change.
work.
Yeah, once in a blue moon, we'll change the schedule up. We try to, but generally Friday evening works better for everybody.
Right. Most people are just trying to wind down for the week, get prepped up for Saturday. And even that ends up being hard because a lot of people don't want to be up at, well, for me it's six to eight. For them it's 9 to 12,
Yeah,
whatever time we end up.
because he has to be special and live 3 hours behind everybody else on the West Coast.
Yeah, I'm the only oddball too. That's the weird part. Okay, yeah, see, he's on your time.
Yeah, you're on East Coast time. Yep, same for me. Same for me.
No, there hasn't been much out there lately though, not in the gaming world.
No, there really
Well,
hasn't
nothing
been.
that's crazy, you know. Ready
Yeah.
or Not was fun. I still play that.
Yeah, I meant to get on with you. I wasn't home that day you were on. I need to re-download it. It's a pretty good game.
What was that one we were playing with Jake? The little minion guys,
Oh, I don't know. That game's fun though. I forgot what
where you
it's
have to
called.
collect all the items and put them
Yeah.
away before you get.
You too, Liam. Have a good one, man.
You have a good weekend, brother. Thanks for joining. Oh, Repo. That's what it was.
Repo, yeah. Repo.
That was a fun one. Have you heard of Path of Titans?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been playing that. My brother's
like
really good at it. I love it. I mean, it's stupid like the side quests, the main quests themselves, it's kind of boring. Collect 50 mushrooms, collect 50 nuts, whatever. But like the fighting, the chasing down prep, the other thing, that part's cool.
Yeah.
What else have I played and playing? For Honor's pretty regular.
But yeah, I haven't played them for a while.
Fortnite, that's pretty much every other day because my kids.
Dude, speaking of kids, have you see, I know my brother did, but a lot of people were like pulling their kids off of Roblox permanently.
We never let them have Roblox to begin with.
Yeah.
It's because they were finding like pedos and there
There's
were
a class.
adult sections and servers that kids were getting into.
Yeah, there's a big, I guess there's a big class action lawsuit right now.
Yeah, there's lawsuits, but that's a. I mean, I'm all for the lawsuit. They shouldn't be doing that crap, but.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think it'll go anywhere.
No.
Just due to the. Whoever owns Roblox probably has somewhere in there like the games for 18 and older or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe not. Roblox is for everyone, I think.
Yeah. That's for everybody, but I just think it's crazy that like all this like that. Like
It's rated T for teen.
Oh, is it now? They updated the rating.
Yeah, it's rated for 13 and up. Have to have
but there's like they were
7 to 12.
They were trying to get they're trying to get access to it's some Discord server or something like that, some private forum, you know. So I don't know, some weird shit.
See, that part sucks about it, but Discord itself is pretty sick.
Oh yeah, Discord's a great
program. You're basically buying your own. You're paying for your own server.
Well, Discord's free, but unless you want, like, you can even start your own private server for free. But if you want it to be bigger and have certain things,
oh yeah. But you can basically learn how to code, how to do everything off of Discord.
Oh yeah, there's a channel for everything. It's the
and not only is there a channel, but you're able to do it off of it.
Yeah. Yep. It's like Telegram, just, better.
I know dudes that run their AI off of Discord for buying computer parts and.
Oh yeah, dude! Discord has so many bots you can add to it now.
Yeah. Yeah, you can literally go in there and be like, I want a
widget or a bot for
5060.
Yeah.
And then it'll populate every single fucking one that comes for sale in the area you select.
Yep.
That's just that's why you can't ever find nothing, because there's motherfuckers out there hoarding that shit.
So it's not just Discord. There are, what's the word I'm looking for? Like on bidding websites and things like that, there are buying bots that you can link to your Windows and your Firefox and Chrome and all that stuff that will the auto buy things for you.
Right. Now it's cool in a social media aspect, like being able to create 5-6 different posts and schedule out throughout the week when you want them to be posted. Like that part's pretty sick.
That's
But
pretty cool.
me not being able to build a computer because I have to wait 6 months to find the part.
Yeah.
Because some assholes buying up 30 of them and tripling the price on eBay.
Yep. That's free. What's the word I'm looking for?
What is that called? They've been doing that forever. There's a term for it.
Scalping.
Scalping. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
That's what scalpers do, man.
That shit sucks.
Pure scalpers, man.
No. And I think that's what's, a lot of the game world too.
Yeah.
I mean, people complain, oh, you're anti-cheat, you're anti-cheat. I go, you know what they have to try to compete with in these days?
I know people are, you're giving them access to your whole computer. Said versus what, dude? Like even using a VPN. Like if you play online games, people are like, but you're giving them access to your, deep rooted files. And versus some guy from China, sure. I'll pick your poison. You know what I mean?
Yeah, unless you can actually build a server and operate out of it in your own home, you're not getting away from it.
Yeah, and hell, even then, not
even them.
The
problem, what you could do.
Yeah, the problem with modern technology is the newer generations can do things much faster, much quicker, and just more conveniently than we can do in our generation. Now, sure, there are guys who are wizards with coding and hacking and programming in our generation. Don't get me wrong, because our generation paved the way. But at the same time, to some of these kids, that's, something that, hey, we need to learn how to do this. We need to learn how to do that. That's a normal Tuesday for them. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, we do this and this and this in class.
Right. Yeah.
They teach coding.
No,
classes.
We were learning, PowerPoint, Excel.
Yeah.
Slideshows.
You guys are going to learn how to use PowerPoint. Yeah. Here's Microsoft PowerPoint.
Well, I mean, you talk about gaming, even with gaming nowadays, like you're not getting 100% game, especially if you're playing on PC. You're getting about an 80% game, and you have to readjust and calculate everything for it to run what they're saying. It can do what they say it can do. You just haven't fucking finished coding it for your shit.
Yeah.
And they get it too. Like if you make a game, like there's just so much shit out there that's operating. Like you can't fucking work for everybody.
And let's talk about gaming and movies. I think. So the thing right now in the gaming community is, I think it's like looter shooters. I'm not a fan of looter shooters, but that's the big thing right now. It comes in cycles. But what does this genre bring that somebody else hasn't already done? It's like movies. We're seeing more and more remakes of movies that we grew up with. Oh, let's remake this movie. Let's remake that movie. Oh, right. Give us a plot of a movie for something that hasn't already been done. You know what I mean? Tell a story that's never been told.
No, and then the AI movies that build Netflix are just shit.
Yeah. That and speaking of AI, dude, it's getting out of fucking control.
Yeah, out of control. Crazy.
Like, holy shit. Like, now, yes, I know 99% of the time, hey, this is AI. This is AI. It's not hard to figure out. But you get some of these people that are like, how do you know this is AI? I'm like, why?
Because no white woman. People screaming, but there's only one person there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I watched one earlier, and they were like, "There's a bull had this lady pushed against the wall." They're like, "Oh my
Yeah, yeah,
god,
I
get it!"
seen
Yeah,
that.
you see that? It's fucking AI, people. It's not rocket science. Like Jesus Christ, like how hard is that for you to figure out that it's AI? They were like, "But
It's
how do
hard
you
for them.
know?" I'm like, "Well, first of all, that bull wouldn't just be sitting there. Clearly, you don't know anything about animals. Two, you hear everybody yelling, back up, back up, back up, while they're all standing still. Get her, lady, back up, back up. It's
Don't
stupid.
move. Oh yeah. But if
Like,
you
just
had no volume in there, no
sure.
one would know.
Like, but that's what I'm worried about. Like, people are going to become so gullible and susceptible to AI. They're going to be like, they're going to forget what's real and what's not real.
They already did. They did that fake AI of the market crashing, remember?
Yep.
And like real people freaked out. Oh, the world's crazy, man.
Dude, I know. I know.
Yeah. I told
Yeah,
you, man. We're just
I need
all
to look into
living
that. I
in
think it's Sora that everybody's using to make all these videos. I need to look into it.
Sora's one of them, but I haven't seen many of the Sora ones that have the realistic graphics,
Yeah.
Sora's popular, but you can really see it in those that's not real.
Well, Sora watermarks all their stuff too.
That's the big thing, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. Like, I don't know what's going to become of society. You know what I mean? Like, then on top of AI, where do we go communally as jobs are slowly? No, they're not slowly, but thousands. We're literally losing thousands and tens of thousands of job a year to AI. So where does that leave the people?
But we've been devolving forever.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Where does that leave? You know. Let's say, all right. Let's say you've been in marketing for. Okay, not even marketing. Let's say you've been in finance for 20 years, right?
Oh, you're fucked.
So then now all right, now great. Now AI can do your financing for you and all this other stuff that you've been doing for 20 years. So let's say you're already 50 years old, not old enough to retire, but like, how do you how do you relearn a new skill at that age?
No, it's even imagine getting fired by AI.
Oh my God, dude.
Getting fired by the AI program that's taking your job.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, and like manufacturing jobs. So, no, you're always going to need a maintainer. So, let me say that now. You will always need some sort of maintainer to maintain, the systems, repair it, well, to a point. But we're slowly getting to the point to where, like, hey, we're going to run out of jobs for people. So where does that leave everybody else? Like, what do we do?
Manual labor, buddy.
How?
You better
Hell,
start
even
working with them hands.
nobody can that. But again, that goes back to my thing. So sure, manual labor there's always a need for it, but at the same time, who can afford it anymore? Like, hey, like I can't afford to get work done on my property. I can't afford to, do all this stuff. So can you
Yeah,
really afford to pay somebody to do your manual labor? Maybe one
probably.
or two guys, but like not tens
Maybe
of
you can
thousands.
go a little longer because the land you got, but if you're in the city and your septic backs up, you don't get a choice.
Yeah, that's true.
Either what are you gonna do? Abandon?
Nah, hell, actually,
No,
I just
you're gonna have to
nope,
go try to pull a loan for like 20K to go get your shit fixed.
dude. I just had my septic pumped. That was $400. It was only
Yeah,
$287 3 years ago.
yeah, man. And the problem is you get these new developments into near old developments, right? So then all of a sudden all this shit's going down the hill and
Well,
all
here's
these
my
older
thing too.
houses down below are
Speaking
fucking
of
getting fucked
utilities,
up.
so and on the discussion of shit here, literally, I would prefer to have a septic system over sewer any day. And there's a reason. So I pay, we'll just call it $400 every 3 years to get my, as long as you maintain your system, it'll last you for 100 plus years. So why do I want to pay $100 a month in sewer when I can pay $300, $400 every 3 years? But you get more and more city people, not city people, but city, what's the word I'm looking for? The people who, city
Come from the
utilities
city.
that be like, hey, you guys are going to have, they want to make you go to, like, hey, you're not allowed to be on septic anymore. Hey, you have to come off a septic. Hey, you have to come on to, sewer. I don't want to do that. You know how much that's going to cost? I'm out, dude.
Why, they're gonna make you do it?
Well, they tried once already. And, luckily everybody was like, no. Because West Virginia is stupid. So instead of metering your sewer, I mean, they do what a lot of places do. But they base your sewage usage off your water usage, and they take a percentage of your water usage, and that's how you pay for your sewage, which is stupid. So if you have a high water bill, you're going to have a high sewer bill, even if you're not using sewer a lot.
Oh, I get it. Yeah.
So I think it's stupid how they do it. But we're
Like if you're
monopolized.
watering your garden
Yeah,
and
that's what I'm
shit, you're
saying.
gonna be
So
paying sewer.
West Virginia is monopolized, for a lot of our utilities. So for power, we only have one power company. So you have to pay whatever they're asking. In my area, we only have one natural gas company. So guess what? I told you, did I not? I don't know if we discussed it last week. I mentioned they wanted to do a 41% increase on our gas bill. Right. They wanted to introduce it for December. 41% increase.
Damn.
But it's weird. They just bought the WVU, the new WVU football stadium. You just bought a football stadium, and all of a sudden, you need a 41% increase on everybody's bill. That's like 90. It's like $80 a month difference.
Damn.
So I think it's
That sucks,
just,
man.
it is. It's stupid, man. But what can we do? So
You guys put people in office that want to just fuck with you.
Well, the problem, it's not just office. So we get, okay, it's called the Public Service Commission or public, I don't know, something like Public Service Commission. So these companies have to go through the PCS, request rate increases and all this other stuff. And the PCS always keeps approving it. And we know they're getting kickbacks, but it's bullshit. Just don't know what to do about it. But like, remember in Texas, we had people knocking on your door. Hey, come to our power company. Come to our power company. Come to our power company. I would love to do that. I wish people would bid for my power.
Right? Oh, no, it's not much different out here, man.
I know.
It's just these small states pretending they're big states.
Yep.
You got a wine taste on a beer budget.
Yeah. Hell, our state they got that champagne taste on a beer budget.
Oh man,
you know what our number?
Spending budget that's more than their debt.
Right? Do you know what our number one? What's the word I'm looking for? Sold beer is. It's like Natty Light.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Y'all
That's
are
our number
poor,
one sold
man.
alcohol. I think it's Natty Light. You know how poor you have to be to just buy Natty Light?
No. Oh, I've never even thought about that.
Yeah, that's our number one beer here, I think, that's sold. That and Budweiser.
Let's see.
Hey, man, you want some Natty Light?
The number one best-selling beer in Washington State was Michelob Ultra.
That's
Miller.
I just saw a video about it. Is what did it was fucking funny. It says, oh, fuck, how did it go? It's like if you drink Michelob Ultra, I don't know. I can't remember how it went. It was funny as fuck though. I was like, that's true. It's like one of those things.
And this Bod Haizafa IPA.
What's it say? Our number one. Double check. What's it say it was in West Virginia? I'm pretty sure it's Natty Light.
The number one best-selling beer in West Virginia is reported to be Bud Light by some sources, while others cite Michelob Ultra as the top seller.
Let me tell
Both
you,
are
that's
owned by
bullshit.
Anheuser-Busch and Bev.
Oh, let me tell you now. I can tell you, ain't nobody around here drinks Michelob Ultra. I can promise you that.
That is weird that came up twice. Let me see. Let me try a different state. Because then I'll know for sure this is fucking Google fucking with me. Texas. Let's look up Texas.
Well, you know, if they say in Texas, you know, Ziegenbach's one of the biggest, you know,
Bam, right there
Box.
again. Michelob Ultra. This is a fucking.
It's that's
It's
not.
they got a deal with Google to like
Yeah.
put our name on everything. Oh, that sucks. Don't you have like DuckDuckGo or something?
No, I need to download it.
Let me try a different one. Let me try a different search engine. Hold on.
Try Bing. Let's go Bing something. You want to Bing?
All right, here we go. No, same thing. This is from Clarksburg, West Virginia. Wait, WBOY 12.
That's one of our news stations. I
And
can't
they
see.
it from 1 to 5, Michelob Ultra, Bud Light, Miller Light, Coors Light, Natty Light.
I see Coolers Light's the other one. I see more Coolers Light and Natty Light than anything.
Bud Light stands out as only top 5 beer in West Virginia that declined in dollar sales over the last 12 months with a decrease of 14.8. Meanwhile, Michelob Ultra sales grew 9.3%, Miller Lite grew 7.3, Coors Light grew 7.1, and Natty Light grew 6.7.
That's crazy, dude.
Oh, yeah, Michelob Ultra is fucking winning every state for some reason.
How do it's disgusting. It
I
is
don't know.
not a
I
good
don't
beer.
drink, so I don't fucking know.
I'm not a big drinker either, but like I'll have the I can never say it right. God damn it! But I like their beer. Line in Google. I really like their stuff, but there's Summer Shandy is a really good beer. Then oh shit, who makes the Oktoberfest beer? Crap. You know who I'm talking about? They do the Oktoberfest.
Oh, Samuel Adams.
Sam Adams. I like some of the, so I don't like all of Sam Adams stuff. I like their some of their seasonal stuff. I like Line and Google. I just like German beer though. I like actual German beer.
Yeah, it says Michelob Ultra has become the top selling beer in the U.S. 2 years after its parent company Bud Light brand lost the title following its whole woke shit.
No, I'm gonna have to try one. Last time I tried it, I was like, nah. I will drink like a Dos Equis every once in a while and some stuff like
I
that.
don't believe anybody actually likes beer. I think you guys just keep drinking until you don't taste it no more.
No, I like, depending on the beer. I actually like the taste of beer.
You just like drinking dirty garden water.
No,
Like I can
not
go
at
get
all.
a puddle water out of my garden and you'd be like, this is the best beer I've ever had.
No,
Yeah.
no, absolutely not.
Yeah. That's
That's
how
like
all
people who drink
dirty beers
bourbon and whiskey. They're like, this whiskey. Can you taste the difference between this whiskey and this whiskey?
this whiskey's got a smoky barrel. I'm like, I don't have those taste buds to be
Yeah,
serious.
yeah, I don't
Like,
either. I missed that class somewhere.
yeah, I don't have that. Like people are like, oh my god, this beer or this brew. I'm like, I don't have that, but it all tastes like dirty tap water with dirt in it.
No, it doesn't taste like dirty tap water. You just
It
haven't had
all
the right
tastes.
one. Morgan says, depending on the hops, like what type of hops are used and where they come from, she's like, it all tastes like dirty feet.
Yeah, see? Thank you.
That's how she describes it, as dirty feet.
It probably is. Wine is just foot juice. You got someone's toe jam in your drink.
It's not just, you're like, it's got toe jam in it.
I don't know. I don't. Yeah. Well, it's probably because I don't know. I just don't like alcohol. I don't drink. I
Well,
don't
that's what I'm
ever
saying.
crave it.
I don't drink very much. It's like when I say it's once in a blue moon, it's literally once in a blue moon. I do
Yeah.
like blue moons. Speaking of blue moons, I do like me. Now, I don't like blue moon out of a bottle. It has to come from tap. I like it. I think it's the best off a tap.
You taste the difference?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
If I poured a can, a bottle, and from tap in 3 different glasses,
You can
you would
absolutely
taste.
depending on the beer, you can taste the difference.
Hmm.
Depending on the beer.
No, it grows. All
Yep.
you need is electrolytes.
Well, that's all I drink anyway. It's just water and Propel,
It's
or
what
the
plants
Body Armor
crave.
Lights. What is it?
That's what plants crave.
Dude, we
I
need.
love the body armors, dude.
I
I'm so bad with those things.
so I buy the body. I like the lights because they don't have any sugar in them.
I get the
But
blueberry pomegranate light.
that's one of Morgan's favorite. But
That's
I
our
go to
favorite.
Sam's, and you can get a case of them, like a 24 pack of Sam's of them for like, I don't know, it's like $20 or something like that, $22. I don't know. It's cheaper just to buy them by the case.
Yeah.
But if they don't
And we
have the
get
body armor
deals
lights,
at our grocery store. They'll go for like 70 cents for a big one.
yeah,
So we'll buy them up when they get those deals.
yeah, I get what's the word I'm looking for? I if they don't have the body armors, I get the propels, like the
Oh
old
yeah.
school propels in a bottle, because
Mhm.
it's still an electrolyte, but you get more. So the bottles are bigger, and you get more in a case than you do with the body armors.
It's
So
just Gatorade though.
yeah, but it's better Gatorade.
It's like less sugar Gatorade.
Yeah, Gatorade should have just stayed Propel.
I don't know. I get a Gatorade every now and then. But see, the
That
problem is Gatorades, Powerades, not all those drinks, they weren't meant to be
a
a
daily
daily
drink.
drink. It's
Yes.
meant to drink. If you have a fucking, what is it, a 16-ounce Gatorade, the big bottle, it's meant to consume half of that bottle for every 1 hour of
Yeah.
consistent sweating. Not,
Yes.
hey, in the last 10 minutes I started sweating. Like, no, like you sweated straight for 1 whole hour. Half of that bottle is supposed to replenish that.
Yes. And
What you
that's
got to do
why
is drinking that whole thing for lunch.
that's
And
why I
it's
hate
just
when people
sitting
are
in
like
sugar.
the sugar content in it. The sugar, yes, your body actually needs these things if you're using it appropriately.
Yeah. If you work for like 5 hours sweating all day, yes, you need to down that thing.
Yep.
You're doing physical manual labor and you're sweating all day. You need to down that fucking Gatorade.
Yes.
You need the electrolytes, you need the salt, you need the sugar, potassium, you need all that shit.
Because that's what the plants crave.
That's what plants crave. If you were
Right.
to just drink pure, just straight water, you will not make it.
No, because you have to have salt. Like,
Oh, that and 100 other minerals and vitamins that you
yeah,
need in a
but if
daily
you
diet.
had if there's only two elements that you had to pick from to like water wise, it would be a salt water solution. Because your body needs the
It's
sodium. Of course,
right,
you
but
need all
that's
those other
why
ones.
you have to have like a protein bar or a nutrient bar or
Well, yeah,
something. Like
of course.
I get the Bear Bells, but
I love Bear Bells. They're so expensive.
they're so fucking good.
They're so good. So I
The
buy
caramel cookie crunch, like it's a fucking Twix, man. That's all it is.
yeah, I buy I get the clean bars. They're called clean, but they have like
Mm-hmm.
they don't have as much protein in them as like in a full-blown protein bar, but they got like 7 or 9 grams of fiber in them, which I like. Yeah, having all
Oh,
the extra
actually,
fiber.
boom. I got one right here. We're not sponsored or nothing. They're not giving me nothing. I just like eating these, but yeah.
Oh, I love them. I love them, dude.
So yeah,
So
20 grams. Whoops, wrong way. Fuck. 20 grams protein. What is it? 37% of your daily value of
yeah.
vitamin and all that nutrient shit.
So
But the problem is that all this processed shit, all the food, so-called food that most people are eating, you're not getting what you're supposed to be getting out of it.
yeah. Well, you gotta remember, those aren't just to be your whole meal for the day. Like I still eat, whole foods too. But my so my breakfast every day is I don't know how you pronounce it. It's the Oikos protein yogurt.
Yeah.
So I have one of those, the clean bar, and and I do a scoop of creatine, and I go to the gym.
I take the gummies.
Then when I come back from the gym, they're really good. I think they're price to value and all the nutrients in them is the Nuri's. Have you seen those? The Nuri milkshake protein drink, 30 grams of
Oh
protein,
yeah.
180 grams of calories. I think they're one of the best on the market. But anyways, I love those, and I have a Nuri when I get back from the gym, and then after that, yeah, I eat whole foods for the rest of the day.
Now, see, the thing is like here for us, we've tried to cut out as much
Process stuff as you can.
as we can. So, like,
But it's
even if
hard
we make
sometimes.
spaghetti, right?
Yeah.
We're making sauce. Well, it's time consuming. One,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
more expensive than it is to just grab a
Yeah, because you
fucking
can buy
jar
a
of
dollar pack of
Prego.
noodles. You know what I mean?
Well, now we got to buy the noodles. You got to get the tomatoes. You got to have all the seasonings. You need the broth.
Yeah.
You need the milk or the cream. You got
Yeah.
to boil it, and then you spent an hour making just sauce. Now you got to finish the meal.
What's that,
You know,
Morgan? Morgan makes sometimes she'll make spaghetti noodles sometimes. So she'll which is nice.
yeah, from scratch.
But yeah, she makes them all from scratch. But she makes a lot of bread from scratch. But the problem is that's a 2-day process just to make bread.
Right. Right. But that's my point. Like, if you had an active yeast, you probably don't have the time and day to sit there and manage that yeast every single day.
Nope.
But our forefathers did.
But that's hold on. Let's rewind though. Like most towns, cities, tribes, you know, parishes, whatever you want to call them, were communal then as well. So everybody pitched in some way. Like even if you're cooking in your own home, everybody pitched in to a certain point in certain areas.
Yeah, but we still can't eat real food. And it's 2025.
Yep. Well, hell, they're trying to remember.
But no, that's my point though. Like, even if you went, let's say you went back to school. Let's say I just, bam, you're fucking 12 years old again. And
Yep.
you have school breakfast, school lunch, and then you come home for dinner. I have to give you like a Pedialyte, or I have to give you something because you're missing like half of the daily nutrients that you're supposed to be getting. You know, if we go back in time and we look at how like they were eating, they didn't need multivitamins. They didn't need none of this shit because their daily diet took care of it. You know what I mean?
Yep. Well, hold on. Time
But
out. You know how we didn't need all that shit? Because we had the Flintstone vitamins. Let's not forget that. The power of the Flintstone vitamin. All of us
no,
grew up
I'm
eating those
saying
fucking
we
bitches.
were the cause of this.
Yeah.
We were the start of, oh, you need to take this vitamin because you're not getting enough nutrients in a day.
Yeah.
And we wonder why these kids now have all sorts of problems. Like, it's so common for kids not to shit right.
Because they don't eat enough fiber.
Or it's the opposite. They're too blocked. Too much fiber.
Yep.
But I go, I mean, but then you look at these kids and they don't eat nothing but chicken nuggets and french fries.
That's true. Rylan has a friend that's all he eats is chicken nuggets.
Bro, I've met so many kids, so many fucking kids that are exactly, they will only eat McDonald's or some fucking dino nuggets.
Yep. Hey, dude, I'll throw down some. I'll get. I got a bag of them actually. I thought they were smaller, so we were at Sam's and I get the because they raised their prices again. But I used to buy the brand called Naked to get the chicken tenders. They're very light. They're very very lightly breaded. It's not like overly deep fried and all this other stuff. You know, they're really good chicken tenders. Well, they were out of them, and they've also raised the price of them. Imagine that. And so I found a bag of dinosaur nuggets. I was like, "Fuck yeah, dude! Dino nugs! I'm gonna buy those." These sons of bitches were like that fucking big, dude. So I was like, "Oh man, I'll make a plate of them." And I poured them out on the the baking dish. I was like, "Oh, these things are fucking huge, dude." And so you, of course, you got to make, the sort, it's a dinosaur. Roar.
Oh, yeah. You got to make the sound. You know what, though? I noticed, like, cutting all that shit out is when you do have it, it's so salty.
It is.
And it's like, I can't believe I went so many years, never minded it.
Yep.
And all of a sudden now it's like, holy fuck, that's all I taste is salt.
Well, it's like soda. So I don't drink soda. I haven't, that. Even when I was active, I really never drank soda. And I'll have one now. I'm like, ooh, holy shit.
See, that was one of my weak points. Like, that was a hard one to cut out.
Well, it's caffeine too. So I don't drink caffeine. I've never been a fan of caffeine. So like even with Jason's coffee, I do drink his coffee. I'll have it. So I can't have it every day, but I'll have a coffee like every day, like not every day, like every other day, every other 2 days type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And on the weekends, I'll have one. So,
Man.
but yeah, I can't do caffeine. So if I drink caffeine, so let's say I drink coffee past 10 o'clock in the morning, I won't be able to sleep.
Oh, really?
Yep, straight up. Will not be able to sleep.
Huh. You just stay wired all day from it?
Fucking wired.
I wish it still did that.
Yep. Cannot drink
You know,
caffeine.
that is one of the worst headaches I've ever had is when I try to quit caffeine. And it's like the first 2-3 days is just like a nonstop headache. And then
Yep.
I get through it and I feel good again. And
Then
it'll
you
be
drink
like
caffeine,
one
you're
energy
like, oh
drink
shit.
or one coffee or some shit. And I'm like, oh, that's so good. And then you're hooked on it again. And then I'm afraid to go through the 3-day headache of quitting it again. Oh, it's
Yeah.
just the ruthless cycle.
Yeah, I don't drink caffeine at all, dude. I can't.
Huh. No, it's been pissing rain here. And it's going to keep raining for another week. Rained all this week.
Yeah, we need the rain though. We've been so bad
Yeah,
without it
maybe. I don't
lately.
know. We're always wet here.
Are you?
Splash waterfalls. Well, shit. We said we were going to make this short in 30 minutes. We're at that hour and 7
Yep.
right now.
Yeah.
So much for that. Boa thought he wasn't feeling good enough to go a full episode, but look at us now.
I do feel like shit, but
No, see, that's the thing is a lot of guys don't realize like you might feel like that until you start it. And once it starts, you're just like, oh man, bam. I'm like,
well,
I'm into
it's
it.
one of those things, and I'm sure everybody can relate to it. You know, you're tired, you've had a long ass week, but there's just something about hanging out with your friends. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, you know,
Just brings all that. It's like a second wind comes in.
yeah. Of course, you know, I'll probably start feeling like heavier shit here in a little bit because I do have the body aches. See, I don't care. Like, I don't care to have a cough, a sneeze, you know, fever. Like, none of that really bothers me. I cannot stand body aches. I just, I hate it so much. I just don't
I
understand.
can't stand the not like the clogged nose. That's the part of being sick that's the worst part for me. Not being able
Yeah.
to breathe through my nose.
Yeah, that doesn't bother me too much because
Like the body aches, I'm still at work. The vomit feeling, I'm at work. You know, coughing, sore throat. Fuck it. They got fucking cough
okay.
drops and syrups and all that. But like not being able to breathe because it just fucks with you everywhere else.
Yeah. Would you rather be throwing up or have diarrhea?
Hmm.
If you had to pick,
Like just the
no,
typical if I'm sick and I have to run into it. Like just off of my past experiences? Or are
diarrhea or
you saying
vomiting?
like 5 minutes throwing up, 5 minutes?
Nope. Like either full blown vomiting or straight diarrhea. Nope. Your camera froze.
Diarrhea. Pick.
Hold on. Your camera was frozen. What'd you say? Oh, you froze up again. Hoy, your camera froze. Oh,
Oh,
we lost Hoy.
boom.
There we
We're
go. There
back.
you are.
No, we're back. There we go.
I was gonna say,
Okay. But
I would rather have just straight shits than throwing up any day.
well, it depends on the context of it. Because if you're telling me like, hey, in the last X amount of years you've been alive, would you rather throw up or have diarrhea? I'd rather throw up because my whole
No,
life, if I
absolutely
can
not.
throw up, it's over. I'm done being sick. Like,
Okay,
if I can finally get to throw up, that's usually it for me. I
okay.
get
So
the one big pile and I'm done.
let me rewind this question.
But diarrhea ends up being for like 2,
Okay,
3
that's what I'm
days.
saying. No, that's what I'm saying. If you had to pick between one of the two, it's not okay. It's not throw up and done. You have both. You have both at the same amount. So it's either diarrhea, either the same amount of vomiting or the same amount of diarrhea, either out the top or out the bottom. If you had to pick, what would it be?
Probably throwing up.
Ain't no fucking way, dude.
Yeah, I'd probably still rather throw up than.
But you wouldn't be able to
diarrhea.
talk. You'd be like, so let's say you had to run. Okay, think about it. So anytime you had to shit, you have to run to the bathroom. You know, every couple of minutes. So you would rather throw up every couple of minutes.
I mean, you got to.
No way, dude. No way.
But see, usually it's like upset stomach. Then you get all saliva. What is that called? You start to salivate.
Salivating, yeah.
And then you know, okay, I'm going to throw up now. My body's prepping for the throw up. And then you just go and throw up. But like diarrhea, you can have a raw asshole. You can have like mad stomach pains, and you're still gonna feel like you're gonna throw up anyways.
Just get baby wipes, man. You won't. You know what I mean?
None of that's gonna matter after like the 5th time, though.
Nope. I'm telling you.
You can keep hitting it with water, but it's still gonna be raw from the acidity of the water, hell water coming out of you.
Nope. I'll take my chances. Straight take my chances.
I don't know, man.
That's like, would you
feel
rather
like
have
there's less like
Okay.
once it's out, you just rinse your mouth and it's over.
Okay.
But like
So
I've had
would you-
diarrhea where like I can't walk right.
Okay, kidney stone or testicular torsion?
Oh,
I mean, they both suck.
How do they fix testicular torsion?
Well, as long as it's not super bad, they
They can just unravel it.
they unravel it. But sometimes they have to go in manually and unravel it. Then if it's to the point to where it's been swollen for too long, then they just
stuck
they
there.
remove it.
Yeah, those are both pretty shitty.
Yeah, I've never had a kidney stone.
With the testicular torsion, there's also the chance that you get it to unravel on your own.
That's true. That's
a
true.
Kidney stone has the chance of not being passable, and you're just fucked anyways.
Well, it's going to pass regardless, you know. Just
no,
it
there's
may
people
not.
that have to go and get fucking. They got laser beams that break it all up.
I mean, yeah, that's true. Laser beam.
Laser beams. Yeah, my grandpa had one. Oh, he was fucking in pain. He was in the bathroom for hours. Fucking. Pretty sure he was crying in there, and I had to run him down to the base hospital. And they have to tell him, oh, yeah, you fucking kidney stone, big one. I go, that's because you eat too much salt.
She said too much salt.
That's all the salty foods and
people who don't drink enough water.
Yeah. overabundance of anything is bad for you.
Yeah, I mean that's all I drink is water. I don't drink anything else.
I try to. Try to drink just water. There's always coffee or Ghost or C4 that slips its way in there. There's days that I get off work and I don't want to work out, and that C4, that fucking sugar rush, that fucking or the Ghost, one of the two, will get me enough to
You
go and
know
get
what?
it done.
Speaking of all that, I just saw a thing that said we still talk about you to this day, and it had a picture of the Jack 3D container.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah,
I know. I know.
that was
And it's funny because there's a lot of podcasters right now that are talking about that shit.
dude, that was legal meth in a cup, man.
It was legal meth. Yeah. It was just a very small percentage. And we were ordering that shit online,
Yeah,
having it
yeah,
mailed to us.
dude, Jack 3D was the
That,
greatest.
D-ball, all sorts of shit. You used to get stuff like that at your GNC.
Yeah, yeah, it was. Those were the days, man. Yeah, I saw a
You
thing
know what
yesterday.
though? The downside to that is that the steroid use, maybe even a mild use, that is what they're considering. Like most people are saying, oh, that should be normal.
Yeah,
Like people forgot what natty actually looks like.
that's what I'm saying. It's like, and
You
not
know,
just that, you get these kids who are like,
who think this is what you need to do.
well, social media has ruined a lot of that. They think what's what I'm looking for. Being absolutely shredded is, that's an everyday normal occurrence. You can keep that forever.
No. No, and most of the time you're killing your body to maintain that.
Yeah.
You know, we naturally as humans are supposed to have like a 10% fat deposit. You need it.
20. 20 is the normal, man.
20 is normal. I didn't know it was that high.
Yeah, 20.
But you need fat. You need
Well,
sugar.
it
You
goes back to
need a lot of the
so.
shit that we say, oh, you
Um,
shouldn't.
have you heard of rabbit starvation?
Yeah.
So it's a true thing. So rabbits don't have any fat on them; they're very lean, and people would still starve in the middle of winter
Because they're
because
not
rabbits
getting,
don't have enough fat. So you have
they
to
don't have
have
no
fat.
fat. It's no different than venison. Deer, it's
Yeah,
lean
yeah.
meat.
You
If
can
you
you
were
can
to
starve
eat
for
just
protein.
a deer, yep,
Yes.
you will definitely starve because you need the fats. You need all that
Dude.
shit in you. And
Yep.
being in the military, if you met anybody that tried to go out for Rangers or SF or some fucking badass cool guys club, you'll see the most jacked guys are the number one guys to fail.
Yeah.
And most of the time, they're going to fail to either malnutrition or they run into a body failure due to
Yeah,
not
because they don't
having
have
the
any
supply they
reserves.
need. Because
They
it's
don't.
not necessarily about being dragged and shredded, right? It's hey, we're gonna keep you up for 3 days out in the middle of the woods, and we're gonna
Yeah.
fuck with you every single day, and mentally, physically, and if you don't have that deposit ready to go, you're
Yep.
not gonna make it.
You're not. Oh
And
shit.
it's crazy. And I don't want to take away from bodybuilders and shit like that, power lifters. Absolutely, man. They look like fucking absolute like superheroes. Them dudes are shredded.
Yep.
Like it looks cool as fuck, don't get me wrong, but you're right. These kids don't realize like that's a dark road you're going down. Not
Well,
many people come
I
out of it
ran. So I
okay.
ran into kids at the gym that are like, oh, I'm on. I'm when I say kids, they're still in their early 20s. I'm already on TRT. Why? You don't fucking need it.
Mm-mm. No, man. And guys that are doing that shit on a regular basis, doing regular cycles, they are doing a lot of shit to maintain it.
Yes.
A lot of shit that they're not telling you, that you're not reading up, that you don't know about. These guys are getting blood work done on a regular basis. They have
Yeah.
like fucking bodybuilding pharmacists that telling them what they need to take, how to combat side effects of other things.
Yeah.
And then even with all of that, you're still susceptible to all the side effects.
Heart problems and everything
Heart
else, man.
failures, the liver, organ failures. I mean, just death. You're just killing yourself,
Yeah.
And if you see a lot of guys that do it, they'll tell you if you're not planning on competing, there's really no point on getting on gear.
There is no point because
There is no point.
There's no point because it's
But it
why are
looks
you going
cool
to
as
why
fuck.
are you going to kill
Don't get me wrong.
yourself just to look good
Just
for
to
no
look cool.
you know what I mean? Who there's no purpose of it.
But you look cool.
Yeah, sure. But like, I've met plenty of people who they look great on the outside, high cholesterol, terrible blood work.
No, dude, I had this conversation with one of the doctors that Misty works with, and we were sitting there at a barbecue talking about it. And I was going, you guys say 15 minutes of elevated heart rate is all you need to stay healthy. And then I went on with, you guys also will say, like, weightlifting by itself will burn enough that you don't need the cardio. Like, there's more
I don't do
calories
cardio.
burnt in lifting weights than
if you control your calories, you can lift weights, no problem. But that's the thing, you have to make the sacrifice of saying, hey, controlling your caloric intake.
right. But regardless, like, you can't argue the fact. Right? If I run every day and then I lift weights, if I run every day, I'm gonna lean out faster.
Yeah,
I'm
of
gonna burn
course.
fat faster.
You also burn muscle.
Maybe it
No,
depends on what you're talking. Because if you're talking core down, now I'm building muscle.
to a point.
Core, back, and everything below is all. That's why swimming and running are your number one exercises known to man. And the only reason why swimming beats running because swimming doesn't do the joint damage that running does.
Yeah.
But my argument to this whole thing was like, well, this is that is this, blah, 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 whatever. And she cut me off and she goes, you know what the problem is with all those people? I go, what? They go, they think that they don't need to worry about it because they're fit.
Yeah.
So their number one patient that they're getting is someone who's in good shape, is in decent health, because they don't think that, well, I'm in shape. So this bag of candy, this whole bag of or tub of ice cream or whatever it is that I'm eating every day doesn't affect me because I'm shredded.
Yeah.
But realizing that, oh, well, cholesterol's still building, blood is still getting blocked. And it was just a weird conversation. I never thought of it like that,
Well,
because I was always
also
that guy
weight.
that was.
So even though you're healthy, your overall weight still has an impact on your body.
Yeah. Depends.
Like, so you could be in great shape, but still being, super heavy compared to what your body and bone density is really bad for you.
No, not everyone's meant to be big.
Yeah.
Not everybody has the genetics to get big.
Yep.
But everybody has the genetics to be in shape.
Yes.
To be healthy.
Yes.
There's no reason for the world to have to increase the obesity rate to make people feel better.
Yes. No, I agree, man. I agree.
But then that goes right back to it. If we're feeding our kids shit diets from the start, like, how can we expect them to turn into, units of as adults, right?
Yeah.
Just absolute fucking units. We can't, and you don't see it. You're seeing more genetic issues. You're seeing weaker, groups of adults. You're seeing things that fucking somebody 60, 70-year-old should be having, but you're 26 and you have arthritis
Well,
and
heart failure.
carpal tunnel.
So congestive heart failure right now.
No one's safe.
So
No one's safe from heart disease right now.
yeah. So
It's mid-20s all the way up is average. It's like 27 to fucking 50 something.
yes, congestive heart failure right now is through the roof. It's the highest. I just saw a thing on it. It
Yeah,
kills more people than anything else.
the amount of blood clot recoveries from 20s to 30s is insane.
Yeah.
Absolutely insane.
That's my biggest fear is a blood clot. Like that's my biggest fear.
Well, that's why it's important not to brush nothing off. You know, if you've never felt that before, there's a reason you're feeling it now.
Yep.
It's not random. You know, and then just having common sense too. That the problem is people will either panic too much or they don't give a shit at all.
Yeah.
And it's like, perfect example of this. It's funny this topic came up. Misty had a freak out, right? She's still over here. She's like, my arm went numb.
Oh shit.
And I'm like, oh, okay. And like we're talking about it, and I'm just listening. And she's thinking heart attack right off the bat, right? And I'm like, okay, well, what's your heart rate? What's your blood pressure? She's like, they're both normal. I go, well, you can't have a heart attack without having one of those two either going down or up, right? Either you're blocked and you're going down, or
you're
I don't know, one
or
the other,
else.
right? And I go, okay, so let's look at what happened in the day. She goes, nothing. I go, did you lift anything? Nothing. She goes, I had a little slip, kind of a jolt, but I didn't fall. And I go, well, that inertia could have pulled something. It could have done something. I go, well, let's look at yesterday. We worked out yesterday. What did you work out yesterday? Oh, you worked out shoulder. And like you start breaking it down and you're like, okay, come on. But the point is that she's not wrong for feeling that way, right?
Yeah.
Because it's so common right now.
Yep.
So fucking common. Kids, man. There's teenagers getting heart work done. Shit, that's not supposed to happen.
You also get kids like all they drink is Monsters and Red Bulls and all these other things that they don't need to be drinking. But
I don't know. I think it's just the lack of activity in the generation.
Well, it's all of it. You know what I mean? You know, you get a lot of kids who just aren't active anymore, and they're eating like shit. So,
100% diet and exercise, man.
Yep.
And we didn't have to worry about it or talk about it because we didn't have problems going outside and getting on our bikes and let's go to so-and-so's house. Let's go to this place. Let's ride over here. Yep. But that whole time you were either walking there, running there, riding a bike there.
Yep.
You know, go play in the woods for hours, play basketball, whatever. But, you know, we drive around all over the place, and I've never seen full parks emptied growing up.
Yep.
There's full out parks out here that are empty every day.
That's crazy, dude.
Not a single soul on it. It's been there for years, 20, 30 fucking years.
That's a shame.
Yeah. That's why you got to get your kids outside. You know, I get it. Economy sucks, but it don't take much to go for a walk.
That's what I'm saying. Just go walk, man. Like I prefer the cold over I do the hot too. So
I'm the same way.
I love the snow, dude. I spend more out time when it's cold than when it's hot.
See, with cold, you just need better clothing, more layers. Yeah. Hot, you can be butt fucking naked and it's still too hot outside.
Still fucking hot.
Right.
Cold, oh man, maybe I'll make a fire today and by the fire pit and sit outside, or hey, I'm gonna, you know, straight up. I mean, now there is a level of too cold too. Don't get me wrong, but generally, Generally,
That's not a thing.
you said that's not a thing.
That's not a thing.
That is totally a thing.
That's not. There's no such thing as too cold. You just need better clothing.
Oh, it's
Well,
only
I think.
negative 56 degrees Fahrenheit. What's that
Hey, man.
place? And is it Serbia, Russia?
Yeah, there's like somewhere way up north
Yeah, it's
where they can't even turn their cars off or something.
yeah, yeah. I can't. I forgot the name of it.
It's so cold if you kill it, you won't be able to start it or some shit.
Because the oil freezes.
That's crazy. Hey, man, we don't enjoy it while you have it. That's all I'm saying. The planet has had more years without polar caps than it has with it. So
Yep.
I'm glad I'm in a time that has it. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
I don't want to live in a scorching desert.
It's like you imagine living on the equator, man.
No,
That
fuck no. It sounds horrible. Like people talk about, oh, Florida retirement. Like, no, that sounds miserable. I lived in Texas. I lived in North Carolina. I've been all in through that whole fucking corridor of the United States, man. It's just a sweaty ballsack area.
right.
Like I could do the whole fucking make that whole square from like Texas all the way east, and it's just fucking nuts stuck to your thigh land.
Yeah, when the humidity's so thick, you're like, is this fog or is this humidity? You have to wait for it to fucking figure out what it is.
Bro, I remember when they sent me to Knox. I came from here, man. And when did I go? It was like June or something like that. I don't even remember when I went, but it was like spring, summer, sometime, something like that. But I came from Washington. It was like 50 fucking degrees out the last few weeks. And then they go
Yeah.
to Kentucky and it's like 80, 90. I couldn't breathe for like a week. It took me like 3 days just to fucking breathe in that thick ass. It's water. It's just water air. I don't know how people don't get fucking sick breathing that humidity.
What's that called again? Water air?
It's water air.
You know, something like H2O?
That's all that humidity out floating.
Yeah.
Shit's miserable. I don't know how people live out there.
Oh, that's funny as fuck. It's just water air.
It's watery air, man. Like how you get the dry air, dry breeze, or dry heat. I mean, it wasn't bad once you're living there for a while, but fuck, man. That adjusting to it is miserable. And you get spoiled in the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah.
When it comes to weather wise, you never really humidity. You don't have to deal with sweating all the fucking time, or it's like we're the mild of air, like the most mild climate. We don't get too hot. We don't get extremely cold.
Just enough.
Yeah, like we get cold, but you're talking like 30s. If we break below 30, it's not for very long. It'll be like 28 for a couple days, and that's it. You might hit an 18 somewhere in there, but that's rare.
So I figured it would get colder where you live, man.
Eastern of the mountains, yeah.
Yeah.
Now you're talking like 18 on a regular basis, 20s.
Yeah.
They ice fishing out there all the time. But on our side of the mountains, west of the mountains, we're on the coastline.
Yeah.
So we rarely get the snow. We rarely get extremely cold, freezing cold. Yeah, you would think we would be like a winter wonderland, but no. Like I said, you have to pass the mountains to the east.
Yeah.
Then you'll find all that. Go to Leavenworth, go to Spokane, like everything in between. It's all covered in ice and snow.
Yep.
But our side of the mountains, no, fuck no.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the salt water fucking us. I don't know what it is.
It's hard to tell, man. Well, brother, it's
We get
11:07 for me,
Jewed out of
so
it for
we're
sure.
gonna start wrapping it up.
I've been trying to say that we've been ranting long enough, but you keep bringing up topics.
It's not topics. I mean, it's just random questions. Jeez, yeah,
Just
fuck you, boy.
ADHD going off
Yeah,
on
I
its
know.
own. That's
God
what
damn it,
happens when
boy.
we don't have anybody to mitigate the whole thing.
I know, right?
We don't have a moderator.
We don't we don't have Pappy being like, "Hey, get your asses in bed."
Get back on topic. That's not what we're talking about, Bowen.
I told
Okay.
y'all to fucking.
I'm tired of digging holes, Grandpa.
I don't give a damn. That's a good movie.
Oh yeah. Well, all right, guys. Thanks for joining us. We had a fucking guest. That was cool. Hopefully he subscribes. Don't forget, Cross Sabres Coffee. Get your Java. Get some fish lures, hoi fishing. That'd be cool.
Yep.
Check us out. Other than that, have a good weekend. We'll catch you next week. Got anything else, Vaughn?
Nope. No, be safe, and I hope everybody. I know it's not Thanksgiving yet, but we're getting close, and with the economy the way it is, I hope everybody can enjoy some type of holiday.
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. Well, thanks for joining. Have a good evening.
See you next time.